Great and beautiful morning, afternoon, and evening to you, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 175 edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, this is a live market, and as we speak, I will tell you that the market across the globe are still missed this morning, while some markets are still extending their positive position, momentum or sentiment yesterday by itching up this morning, especially US market is just itching up. All the three indices are in green, but light green. Then also we can see that in Euro market also seen a missed market as most stock in Euro market are doing a 3 month high, even as fear of kind of the business going down. I can see kind of a slowdown release or ease from that environment. Business slowdown has started easing gradually. It tells you that also things are likely to improve there. But the earnings that came across this market are still missed. We're seeing some also impacting on the more individual stock. While in Asia market also seeing a missed market. Yesterday the same missed market we saw, and that also closed in that direction yesterday for Asia market. But in Africa also we saw a missed market in Africa, and this morning as we speak, NGS is most likely in red. I'll tell you this as a lot of investors trying to also look at what is what happened, part of what expected to digest the decision of MPC meeting that now they voted for 100 basic points hike in rates here in Nigeria. That means we have a 16.5 now against the last 15.5%. This is what is also trying to slow the market down. But as to speak, market is just slightly in red for this hour, but it's likely to also to improve because we are seeing a positive, strong market breadth against what is happening. We are seeing that people are still taking more position despite the hike rate, the rate that hiked yesterday by the CBN MPC meeting committee members. But still, this one we are seeing that more people are taking position in the market. And don't forget that this mixed market we are seeing across the globe is also a result of investors trying to digest the new COVID-19 cases in China ahead of key economic data like purchasing manager index expected to come from this period from that zone. And don't forget that the market is already embracing a high volatility, which also investors also have to cope with, and also use your stop loss, and also your target and trade your plan. This is the time for you to also know that if you want to profit the market, you must understand the fundamentals and techniques, how to combine these two together to make informed decision. Don't be tossed up and down by the market. If not, you'll be carried up by the market and the market will before not without taking action, like what we want to discuss on the chart when we come to that on the live market here today. I'll let you what is happening and what's expected to do. But I believe these are the things that also driving the market ups and down. And up as also on the fact minutes that are expected to come later today. That minutes will give us that, but already there's also kind of a hope that for those players in the US market, that they're likely to be what a slowdown, in effect their rate hike either from their constant 75 basic point to around 50 basic points. These are the things that also driving that market across the globe. Why what is happening in in Europe and Russia has not in Ukraine and Russia has also helped matter across the globe. You can see oil price also oscillating. And yesterday we saw that Saudi also moved also to cut production, and we saw oil price rebounding to trade as to speak now around the $88.74 $88.74 per barrel of oil. It tells you that these are the factors that are driving this this kind of mixed sentiment we are seeing. And also as also we are entering end of the year, seasonality, many players are also calculating all these things towards their position. Yes, inflation have gotten to a peak now. Most economy or most climate we are seeing 40 years inflation, and this has also kind of trigger kind of fear of a recession around the globe. And that also the World Bank are not people quiet, also encouraging the central banks of the world to also slow down, so that if care is not taken, we might see a recession in 2023. And this in the midst of all this economic reset and also financial market reset we're also expecting. You need to understand this so that you will not be on the wrong side of the market, but rather you go with the trade of the market and position at the right time, and also rally with the market. In all this, whether there's a recession, there's always the sector or industries on the stock that also kind of wear the weather, and also create wealth for those that are seen that opportunity in that company. And that's why they come in and invest 2023 Traders and Investors Summit holding on the 3rd of December. I think it's a must attend for those that really know what to do, that really know what they want to do for the year 2023, because it is when you plan your year that you can also do that. That's why I say financial education, is what lead toward financial, freedom. If you don't have that financial education, you'll be guessing. But when education, I will tell you when others are complaining because they are taking decision, that that environment where they are complaining, you're also smiling because of what you have read the environment, and also you have gone ahead to take action. Not just having all the whole ideas or all the whole opportunity, but you are not taking action. This will make the difference. And I believe that those that will attend the coming investment 2023, they will have cause to smile at the end of the day. And those that are also still paying and were just seeing their life and also sending their details for us to also for them to get the link that day. Yes, we say congratulations, thank you. For those that are yet to do their own, I will go ahead, but by Friday, 11:59 midnight, they offer the discount window of 20% for for those that are early payers or allow. That means you need to take advantage of that. That's why we are seeing more people are now paying toward the end, so that at the end of the day, we also take time to attend, and at the end of the day, you can also smile back to the bank. Yes, this is the market as to speak globally, although it is now. But if we come back home now, I'll tell you that the market here is really also, for me, the strength in our market as we speak now, despite the action of the epidemic that I've said earlier. I'll tell you a lot of things is going on in the market now. The analysts, the institutional investors, the PFAs, all over what we call them, they are all sitting down to analyze the impact of this rate hike. Yes, in other angle, yes, the high cost of funds also trying to stop for the private sector in terms of cost of borrowing. That also slow down their business. They might like us to start laying out their staff, which is not good. And that's why I said that the job of CBN is to balance two things. One is to stabilize prices, at the same time to create employment. If there's high cost of interest and the economy start contracting, when it cannot produce enough and start losing their stuff, automatically that angle of driving the economy, the European economy is also in jeopardy. That's why they need to balance. But those we're expecting that the hike will be around 50 basis points, but from the meeting we had about those only two voted for 50, while 9 voted for 100. But now that it's not as high as the 150 we saw the previous rate, fine, but it's now for market players to start rebalancing their portfolio for the end of the year, and also the early expectation in 2023. These are the things that will guide. This one will guide, but this is the last MPC for the year. But I believe that from what I've seen and activities of the market today, it's also that investors are still trying to balance the whole thing and take advantage of what is happening in the market, and which is very, very good as to speak. And that is how to invest in any market of the world. You must understand what is happening, and at the same time, once you get it right, you are good to go, because that will support you, when you are taking your decision. But it is also another way for investors to know what to do now that they send what the rate hike already. Now it's not done on them to also jump into into position. If you are those that start building their buying in stages before now, I think also you are in order. If you are buying in stages, and also it shows that you're also taking position ahead of others. And this is a good time also, because we are seeing market trying to bottom out, and we are seeing the market has already at oversold withdrawn. And as we speak now, market is also forming a double top. At this point now, if market can cross this double top, that shows that the market is back forward for a good rally at the end of the day. But if there's a little correction, like I said this morning, we're seeing a light correction in the index this morning. But we'll see how it goes. If it has turned up again, we'll also know as we go into the day, because we believe that the activities of the market is about buyers and sellers. The market decision they are taking has a long way also to change things as we speak. And as we speak now, market has already turned into green. It opened on the red, but as we speak now, market is in green. And this says that despite the adjustment, market is almost entering on almost 45,000. But I believe as we go on, we'll know exactly what is going to happen at the end of the day. But the good thing is that as a trader or investor, you want to take advantage of the volatility we're seeing, you must always look at your chart. That your chart will tell you exactly what to do, what to do in the market. And in this chart, there's always what we call a breakout, and also a reversal chart patterns. You need to understand them. As we speak now, market is forming a double top. This double top, a breakout at this point was to tell you that market, has come to stay to another rally. Yesterday, market touched around 44,000, 929 points, and also we have the market touch also that same point around the month of October, toward the end of October. That means this point now, any breakout today, say that also want to look at the volume to break out. That's why when we are seeing market continue rally, we call it a continuing trend or continuation trend or pattern, you need to know why it's a continuation trend. Is there any breakout that is already occurring? You want to know, is there a flag? Is there different is there a triangle? Is there a rectangle for consolidation? You need to know all this. Once you're able to have it at the back of your mind, you are good to go in your taking position. Double top and double bottom is very, very key. It's a good reversal pattern you need to know. Also, you need to look at the head and shoulder, look at the the impact impact head and shoulder. They're very, very important when you are looking at the breakout. But there are also some, I tell you that some good indicators or you need to know also when you are looking at all this, that you're able to make informed investment decisions when you are trading. The ADS, to speak today, I will call up so that we can look at ADS to tell us where the market is going. ADS, look at the ADS, look at the RSI, look at the stochastic oscillator, put in this out. I've used stochastic oscillator. ADS is what I want to call to, so that we can also look at how to interpret where the market is going and what exactly what to do with these indicators. Once you're able to combine the indicator and know where the market is going, you are good to go at any given time. Like I tell you earlier, that you must not to combine what your technical and your fundamental to make what informed decision. That is why what happened yesterday is like also a market news. Next of it trading the the news, want to see how the chart, how the market are reacting in the chart. Because this chart will tell you whether there's positive reaction or not. The news is good, but the reaction to it is what matters. Like I said earlier, that during the meeting for that 2 days, they expected that investors should be on cautious trading, but you see all investors were all out in the market. You see positive trend on Monday, Tuesday, what was on Friday was sustained throughout. This morning, so we're also seeing that market opened down slightly in the market, but now to speak now, market are also turned green. It tells you that this no action tells that there's something investors are saying that, but despite the basic point, I'm not always expecting that as market is forming double point, double top, we're about to see what to see the kind of profit taking activities. But now we want to need the confirmation. Now that there's one going top, a breakout tomorrow also tell us what will happen. But if we see the breakout at the end of the day, that also will be a good support for the market. For market to be trading at this point, I see that it's a sign that market is already existing there. Said now at the speak now. I mean, we're seeing more position as I said earlier. Yes, want to come back now to the live chart to see exactly what is happening. Because I have time to chart most of our stuff. As we speak now, the market is doing a 45,000 square. Market has crossed 45,000 mark. This is a cyclical line. The market has crossed again. It's a breakout of this line. 45,361.04. Market is up by 431.71, presenting 1.01% up. This is huge. This is huge. I'll tell you, this is a good sign for the market. Also, if you look at the market, bread. I'll say this is a soft positive. We're seeing 13 gainers against 6 losers in the market in terms of the decliner and the advancers. Now, then you want to look at the top 5 decliners. But see the Swag is leading, followed by Boa Cement. Boa Cement is down by by 6.9%. That is trading around the 67 naira as we speak now. Followed by PZ. PZ were not surprised profit taking. Even the Boa profit taking that moved from around the 64 to most of the 2. Also, we are seeing a rest on the decline now, and we are also profit taking in GT. GT closed yesterday for 20 naira 40 kobo. 40 kobo is up. That now is about 2.0% down in GT. Then look at the gainers on gainers chart now. I want to see we are seeing NSC Tech leading 10% up from from 20 kobo to 22 kobo now. We are seeing also Dangote Cement doing around the 262.30 kobo, and that is about 23 kobo up, 10% up, maximum 10% up. Also, Cornerstone is in that direction. These are the gainers. Japan Gold and the Sovereign Trust. These are the top 5 gainers as we speak now and in the market. This is a good one. We are seeing the high capital that also have supported the market before now. Still, we are going to look at it when I come to looking at the chart very well, but I want to tell you what is happening in the market first. Then if you look at the in terms of top most active stocks at this moment, we're seeing the living and trust mortgage leading by 30 million shares traded right now at 1 naira 43 kobo. The Transcorp, Transcorp doing 1 naira 16 kobo, gaining 1 kobo, 19 to 1 naira 16 kobo closed yesterday, doing 14.1 million shares traded at this one. Also, we're seeing an ETI, stable at that 10 naira, trading around the 5.34 million shares. District code at 20 naira flat, 5.25 million shares traded, and ICO at 54 kobo. ICO is gaining just 1 kobo. It closed yesterday around the what, 53 kobo. ICO is doing 3.3 million shares traded at this. And these are the top 5 gainers as we speak. If you look at the market charts now, I'll tell you that the market was seen, yesterday I said that was seen a saucer pattern. If this saucer pattern is also a bullish pattern that market is likely to work. But if you look at this point here and this point here, this will also double top already. That means we're looking for a breakout from this level with a good volume for what you now consider that this trade. That's why for those that are in position, you can still hold on. But for you to jump in there, you want to look at market breaking out. This is for the general all share index action. But once market breakout is, then the market also going in somewhere. And also, if you remember yesterday that we draw a trend line yesterday, that trend line, I want to still repeat that to guide us in taking some decision this hour. I will tell you, we need it now. We need it now as we are looking at the market. We need this, we need it now so that to help us, then come back here again. Take the same thing there. Break us. Can see for yourself that this a bearish channel, but the good thing is that it touch here, you must touch 2-3 points here. There is the channel, and you can see that the market is coming up to almost now testing the lower channel. A breakout of the channel is also confirmed a recovery, strong recovery. Already as we speak now, market has broken out the T line and the 20 days moving average. Strong one, fine. This is a golden breakout and have been sustained. Running for, I think that when you see the reversal that run for, that follow through for 4 days and are following through now, we're seeing already 1.01% gain at this moment in the market this hour. It's a good sign for the follow through, and you can see that we're seeing a stronger candlestick. And this is what we call good soldiers in technical analysis. You can see them up. For me, it's a good sign. And also, when we come to ADS, you can see what ADS has also confirmed for us. But I'll tell you, this market at this time is very, very strong. There's no cause for alarm. And it is the help of what? Of the high cap store that also put back down the market. They are now rebounding now and see position taking in the market. If we're seeing almost 13 gainers as our assistant and 6 losers, then the buyers are having a control the market. I said one of the platform that we're in a buy market now, and this buy market is supported by the low prices and also end of the year and corporate action that's around the corner that will also influence the market positively. That is what we're seeing. Despite the outcome of the MPC meeting, we're seeing what the market maintaining that positive trend, which is very, very good for the market. But here, this is just a day chart. But I want to also draw our attention to a weekly chart from here. Let's go to a weekly chart. Let's look at the weekly chart. Let's go to weekly chart. That will now help us. Let's look at weekly chart to see. Look at the weekly chart. The same pattern. This is a weekly chart now. You see that the market is also recovering, and this is the word they call it. At times this is called J curve, in technical analysis. This J curve also is above the T line. It's a sign that also, if you look at this trend line again on a weekly chart, it's also almost breaking it out. For me, it's a good sign that the market is on a full rebound. Now that we're seeing also a good volume here on a weekly chart, look at it here. For me, it's a good one for us to watch. I have not called on the other indicator. I'm just trying to give you a look out for the market. That market is really rebounding, and so that you won't panic at all. Despite the the hike rate in rate, we're seeing a positive market. For me, it's a good one for us to to watch and also watch our position. This is a good return for seeing a price the stock like Dangote putting the market up. And this is from a many this is almost from a weekly chart from 2019 to date. You can see that market had the consolidation here before a breakout. Then after touching at the peak here, see market has been correcting. But if you look at here, you can see that this resistance level here or the top resistance level here is equally becoming this point here is going to becoming a support. This resistance level now becoming a support for the market now. That means anything tall up here and we see more volume. Now that we're seeing the hike, let's expect that volume start coming back to the market at the end of the day, which will give us a good sign for us to know this is the market position as we speak. For me, it's a good one. You can see if this resistance also becoming support. You can see the consolidation here. You can also consolidation here before market breakout. You can see if you understand all this trend, you are good to go when we are charting. For me, it's a good one for us to have an idea. For a quick one, let's call up our indicators for discussion today. Like I've just said, look at the ADS. Then call out our T line. Our T line, that is very, very important to us. Our T line. Okay, format is not changing. Okay, so stop. Our T line is always a 8 for us for those class that are used to this class. Then also go back and look for our oscillator, static oscillator, money flow. Let me take money flow. Very key. Money flow and static oscillator. Yes, these are indicators for this. And this on a weekly chart, you can see on a weekly chart the market so the affected on the weekly chart. You can see that it's almost breaking out the T line. We're seeing volume here. You can see that the blue line and the red line they are looking down, which one looking up. It's a sign that market is always moving. Once market start cross above the red blue one cross above the red one, tells you that yes, they will buy some more buyer at this position. For me, it's a good one. That's a good sign. For this for a weekly chart, and market is also leaving oversold there. Oversold the region forward from our static oscillator RSI. There's a market start to look up. You can see it here. This is a weekly chart we are looking at. But if we come quickly and come back to a daily chart, you see that the scenario of the market has changed. That confirms a real position that market has broken out in news level. If you look at this chart now, you can see that this is the bearish channels that are looking down. If you come here and look at market is trading above the T line index and tonight has almost broken also the lower one sign, and we have seen that the blue one have crossed one. This is a good sign to tell you that market is strong now. And for me, I will tell you it's a sign that the bull is becoming in control, taking charge of the market. And money flow also is looking down. That is where and we are seeing that momentum is also reading 100 at point. Good, strong momentum in the market now. It's a good one, but we want to see how they close at the end of the day. At the beginning, we are seeing the market closes there around 61 point there, 29 point for money flow, but at this hour we're seeing at what at 58. And still let's keep our finger crossed for the market will, but it's a good sign that we're seeing the market have crossed this ADS has not the market is in bullish trend. You can see wherever ADS crossed there, you can see here when it crossed here and remain above, you can see once it crossed and remain above this ADS line, that is a strong market. You can equally see what happened here. That same pattern is what we are seeing here already already we're seeing it here, and we're seeing a strong momentum here. And money flow is above 50, around 58. For me, it's a good sign. That means everything is coming to another. Let's see how trend will sustain tomorrow. That will tell you where the market is going. Like we said in one of the meeting, this MPC meeting that we come in, and earnings of Q3 has also supported the market before now powerfully. Let's see how the market will move from here. It's very, very important for us. As I said, keep your finger crossed as we speak now. The market is very, very much in order. There's no cause for alarm at all. Let's hold our position and also see where the market will move from here. Yes, for those stocks we want to look at those stocks that also are making wave in the market now. We're seeing that as we speak, look at what is happening in ETI, the SDC code. Now look at this this time. We look at where is Dangote cement going? Is the momentum back strong, powerfully? For those that are still there, don't forget this company also meeting for to decide to cancel their war, their on issue share, and at the same time buy back 10% of their share out from the household. That means these are the factors that also support the price. And remember, this end of the year, which they have done for like almost 3 consecutive years now, towards the end of the year, buyback activities, that also likely to support it, right? That's why when it was around that price of 30, 230, I said the time for us to start taking position. People that really follow us in this live class, we discuss it, and you can see the move now already. I even know at 300, go back there, and you enter at 240, 230, you can see what you have made in a short period of time. This is how to trade that. There's how this corporate actions and also buyback, no move also have the way of impacting price positively. That's why you need to keep your eyes, finger crossed at any time in the market so that you benefit from what is happening in the market. Yes, quick one, want to look at what is happening in these companies. I've mentioned Dangote, I mentioned ETI, then also look at what is happening in assets. Then we know that correction is already taking profit taking in PZ. How far is going to go down? Also want to look at it this hour. And Transcorp also want to look at them. Let's start with the Dangote cement. Last slide. Start with last slide. Let's see what is happening there. Okay. Alright. Yes, you can see Dangote cement. You can see the chart, and this type of data you can see that the moves are already on the chart. You can see for Dangote, you can see where it is now. You can see that the ADS is also becoming interesting, but still the sustained trend here. You can see it on the stock and the movement of the stock now to speak. Money flow is entering on a daily chart. So if you look at the 1 hour chart, what is happening on the stock on the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, you can see that that remain above the T line. That's why T line is very, very important. When you see your position above the T line, even though it's in red, you're watching it, they are not broken like this. Also, if you look at where the momentum are, all this white, you can see that they have not gone down 50 for me, it's still that you hold that position. And money flow is turning up now on a 1 hour chart to around 50, 79. Then for me, it's a good one for the stock for Dangote. Then we quickly look at the transport, as was said, look at transport position. You can see that on the daily and the 1 hour chart, actually a positive chart for Dangote cement. It's a clue for us to show that these stocks are where just local acquisition and watch very carefully because the numbers are not being valued. It should be a network that is going up than net expectation. It is still moving. Yeah. You can see the transport on going up and down. This is 1 hour chart. It has gone down great for now. Has gone up to almost that tested 120. Same today. You can see it here on a 1 hour chart. Tested 120. We now 116 already now. And can see that the the ADS is still looking up strong. You can see that the blue lines above the red one is very strong. And money flow on the 1 hour chart is very strong, 74. And I've seen momentum is still strong despite a little sign of slowdown from that 120 to go to 116. You can see the reason why I said let's look at this stock. Its momentum is very strong, and we're seeing also front entering the stock. For me, it's a good one for you to know that for this kind of position, don't panic, or rather you just wait to see. It's still loading, like network is a bit slow, that's why you can there is because the life plan. Yes, you can see that the stock on the daily chart is above the T line. You can see that's why I said use your T line that tested 120 this morning, doing a 160 now right now. You can see the importance of using your T line. You don't jump out and out of here. If you look at your ADS, ADS shows that there's strong momentum in this stock. You can see it here. The blue line is above the red one, and you can see where it is now strong, and you can see momentum is very, very strong. Money flow is already around 90. Say that there's fund entering entering a transport powerfully, and that's why I said those in transport hold your position and watch that towards the end of this year and end of the year seasonality. Just keep your finger crossed in this stock. Don't need to panic at all. Then quickly look at the access curve. Look at access curve. That access curve, like I told you, that for the code, it's just a profit taking that we're just seeing there. Just seeing profit taking. There. Look at access curve. I will tell you this is a daily chart. You can see also above the T line. These are the good things to look at. Here, money flow is going down little to read around 63. You can see also your momentum indicator is very strong at this point on a day chart. Look at these stocks too on a 1 hour chart. You can see the performance also on the 1 hour chart above the T line. So these are the things that you should also look at all time. You can see your ADS, what is doing, money flow, and where momentum indicator is. These are what also combined when you are taking decision to know exactly what to do per time, because I'll tell you these are strong indicators that this market is very, very strong. Yes, finally, before we call it a day, let's look at what is happening in PZ. So look at that PZ, this profit taking, how far will it take PZ down? Remember I said yesterday that it's time for us to take profit because the corporate action is around the payment dates around the around the around the January, so that you have time to look at what to do. That's why this rally that comes, the opportunity. So what happened also in Nigeria Brewery, this corporate action has a way of putting price, but not for too long. But if you understand how to trade, once you see that, set a good target and come out, then come back again. So these are factors that drive prices up in any market. When corporate action comes and it's impressive, people are prepared to react to it. As you see now, for me, PZ on the chart has not changed. Let's see what happened. PZ has not changed. Network is very, very bad. Tap on it out. This last part was part-time fast screen. Okay, open right quickly and record a look at the activity code for the trading. BZ, and on a 1 hour chart is below the T line now to speak. You can see it here, on the 1 hour chart below the T line. You can see that the ADS also giving us a sign that there's a crossover, and that will bring the thing down. There's a good momentum here. You can see that momentum is becoming weak. That's why we're seeing this for 1 hour chart, but also for a day chart. Let's look at what it's saying on the stock. The day chart is means we're seeing the day chart still trading above the T line on the day chart. You can see above the T line, doing around 940 now. Start touching 10 naira. You can see it now, profit taken out. The money flow is looking like that to read around 37, and we're seeing this is missed technicals now. We're seeing that the money flow is looking at slightly, and we're seeing profit taking, and why the momentum indicator is still up. But the good thing that is still above above the T line. Final one for the reporting for the day, GT code. Is the last one we're looking at. GT was in a slowdown here. You can see it here prior to the rally. But the good thing that on the daily chart still above the T line. I'm seeing it here, profit taking 40 kobo down from 240 kobo. I'm seeing and also stronger, stronger ADS. I can see here ADS is reading around 47, which is good. Okay, 37, which is also good. I'll tell you. ADS is reading 38 as we speak now, so it's a good one. I can say it's a good one. And the money flow is within 70.8, good one, and more passing momentum. Despite this slowdown here, the stock is still strong. Hold on, you can see it. Let's look at 1 hour chart for the stock. On the 1 hour chart, the stock is still above the T line and also above the T line on what? On a daily chart. Which is for me it's very, very good. But money flow is looking down on a daily chart, and there was same momentum slowing down also on a daily chart. You can see here, if I'm not surprised, you can see that the last 1 hour, the stock pulling down from high here. You can see it here, pulling down the last 1 hour. See before now in green. Let's keep our finger crossed. But I tell you, it's a missed technicals for the stock now. It's looking down on the money flow is looking down on a 1 hour chart, while up on a day chart. These are the we're seeing a missed trend we're seeing now. But let's keep our finger crossed to the end of the day. We're seeing a strong market, even as market try to react to MPC meeting outcome. Here we say thank you for your time, and look forward to see you tomorrow as you also prepare for Investdata 23 that's coming up on the December 3rd, the first Saturday in December. Look forward to see you, and also take advantage of the Black Friday that's coming up to get some materials. I think my team are saying they're giving a discount for them, so that I can also get those stuff at a discount, those materials at discount. Yes, they will display those materials that are available, that the one that suits you, that you want to take advantage to soon be displayed in our platforms on social media, so that you have access to them. On that note, I say thank you and enjoy the rest of your training day. Good day for the market.